Welcome back. Today's Missouri Medical Marijuana Update for March 14th, 2019. Big thing just happened yesterday. The Missouri House approved a marijuana expungement bill. Let's talk about it. My name is Patrick Nolan. I'm an attorney licensed in the state of Missouri. This is Pat Talks Law. House Bill 341, which we've previously reported on, has been approved by the Missouri House and is now perfected. The bill had numerous add-ons to it, but we're going to focus on the relevant part, which is the marijuana expungement. Under this bill, beginning on page 9 of the perfected bill, it will amend RISMO 610, it will create RISMO 610.132. Under RISMO 610.132, Paragraph 1, the Department of Health and Senior Services shall notify an individual who obtains a patient identification card under Article 14, Section 1 of the Constitution of Missouri that he or she may be eligible to have any offense or municipal violation relating to the possession of marijuana expunged if the offense or violation occurred within the state of Missouri prior to the issuance of the patient identification card and was prosecuted under the jurisdiction of a Missouri Associate Circuit Court or Circuit Court or Municipal Court, as long as all offenses or municipal violations relating to the possession of marijuana to be expunged are listed on the petition for expungement. Now, what this means in this first paragraph is we are not limited to solely misdemeanors. This is possession of marijuana, okay, and violation related to possession of marijuana. We're not going to know until this is finally signed by the governor or it's been ruled on by a court if that's also going to apply to upper levels of possession, trafficking levels or anything like that. I don't believe so. But at this moment, felony possession of marijuana will be available for expungement as well. This is big. Paragraph 2. The department shall, on application for a patient identification card, provide all necessary information to file any necessary petition for expungement. Okay, let's talk about that. The Department of Health and Senior Services is going to give you all the information you will need to file for an expungement. What does that mean? That means that you're going to be able to save a lot of money on attorney's fees. Okay? You will be able to get the information you need from the Department of Health and Senior Services, fill out the form, file it. You're going to have the appropriate people served. You'll have to have your fingerprint card. You will have to still comply with the law, but they will do the bulk of the work for you. At this moment, from what I see so far, it does seem that you would still be able to hire an attorney if you wish to, but for some of you who are more comfortable in a court setting, you may well be able to do this yourself. 2. If the court determines after hearing that an individual has been issued a patient identification card, the offense or municipal violation seeking to be expunged is related to the possession of marijuana, and such offense or violation occurred within the state of Missouri prior to the issuance of the patient identification card, the court shall enter an order for expungement. Shall enter an order for expungement. 3. A petition for expungement under this section may be made at any time, provided such offense or violation occurred within the state of Missouri prior to the issuance of a patient identification card. 4. Upon granting the order of expungement, the record and files maintained in any court proceeding in any associate or circuit division of the circuit court or in any municipal court under this section shall be confidential and only available to the parties or by order of the court for good cause shown. But the reality is, good cause is almost always shown if the request is from a state or government agency. The effect of such order shall be to restore such individual to the status he or she occupied prior to such arrest, plea, or conviction, and as if such event had never taken place. No individual as to whom such order has been entered shall be held thereafter under any provision of law to be guilty of perjury or otherwise giving false statement by reason of his or her failure to recite or acknowledge such arrest, plea, trial, conviction, or expungement in response to any inquiry made of him or her for any purpose, and no such inquiry shall be made for information relating to an expungement under this section. And 5, the provisions of this section shall not be construed to authorize expungement of any conviction or plea of guilty for any offense committed by a commercial driver's license holder that shall result in a violation of 49 CFR 384.226 as amended, or an offense committed by a person while operating a commercial motor vehicle in violation of 49 CFR 391.15. Now, what this means is that there's going to be an opportunity, once this is signed and approved into law in August, for any of you that get a patient identification card to expunge all of your previous marijuana convictions. Possession, paraphernalia, and down. That is going to be huge. Because we're talking felony possession down. I would strongly encourage you to go read this on the House website. Feel free to post a comment in the comment section if you have a question. Won't necessarily guarantee that I can answer them all, but we will try to answer some. And follow on, talk to your state senators, encourage them to approve this as soon as they can so we can get it to the governor and get it signed. And I do want to acknowledge Ethan Thampy. He's a friend of mine from way back that has done yeoman's work getting this expungement through the House of Representatives. He is an activist, he is a lobbyist, and he put in many, many hours talking to legislatures, working to help those of us in Missouri that are looking forward to this expungement and to the advent of medical marijuana. So I just wanted to comment and say that we really appreciate his efforts. Thank you. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for further updates.